Hello there. So this is the amp that I was trying out. It's the B&K ex4420. Now on this amp, I'm using the Magnum Plane 1.4 speakers, and they're set about 11 feet apart, and I'm sitting about 12 feet back. Now I tried the amp with the same 5 songs I always play when I'm testing gear. It sounded really smooth, sounded like everybody said it would sound. I enjoyed it for about a day or so, but after a few songs, you could tell it wasn't as good as the Adcom 535. Now the sound is very smooth. It's got the power, the 200 watts aside into 8 ohms, but it was just lacking on the vocals. The vocals sound thin and not as full as the Adcom, and also the imaging is way better on the 535 Adcom. The imaging was more musical sounding, and just the placement of the the players in the band, they felt like they were in the room, placed out in front of you in different areas. So the imaging is way better on the Adcom, and the little Adcom is a little monster. You can just crank the hell out of that thing, and it doesn't distort at all on these speakers. Now I have the speakers crossed over at 200 hertz, and I'm trying to send hardly any bass as possible to them, because I'm using, well, right now there's 9 18s hooked up, and I have 3 in a corner over here by the stairs, and ported cabinets, so you can only see 2 of them right there. And then behind me I've got 6 18s stacked, and they're all in sealed cabinets. So I don't need any bass, so I'm mainly just looking at the sound. What sounds better for, vocals and highs and stuff. I'm going through a Denon 4400 AVR. The 2-channel stereo on this thing is just horrible. It sounds like a transistor radio. And then here's my 535. And this is the first edition, not the 2. But yeah, you can't compare. This thing it sounds so much better than the B&K. Again, it sounds like, it sounds like the singer's right in the room. It's so much fuller on vocals. And the mids are just way better. And the imaging is way better than the B&K. But the B&K was good. Now, if I had the normal towers or little bookshelf speakers, I probably couldn't tell the difference in sound. But with the big Magnum Plane speakers, which are 5 feet tall and 2 feet wide, with the big mids coming through there, it's really easy to, hear a difference in gear. So anyway, I'm selling the B&K amp, and this is hooked back up, the little 535. I've also had a 5500 Adcom hooked up. That sounded really good, but I found the vocals a little grainy sounding. They started to kind of sounded like they distorted a little bit when you turned it up. This 535, you could go just as loud, but it was cleaner sounding on the vocals. But the wider sound of the 5500 was nice. I just went back to this because I thought it was a sweeter sounding amp for 2-channel stereo. I also had a Adcom 555, the second edition, and I didn't like that one. I preferred the 5500 over it. And then, of course, this one over that. But anyway, thanks for watching.